What if I told you that after the age of 60, the biggest reason many people become weaker isn't simply because they're getting older. It's because their muscles are quietly disappearing day after day, often without them noticing until it's suddenly difficult to climb stairs, stand up from a chair, carry groceries, or keep up with their grandchildren. Even more surprising, millions of older adults believe they're eating enough protein when, in reality, they may be missing the foods that help support healthy muscles the most. And here's the part that should get your attention. Some protein-rich foods may provide advantages over eggs in certain situations because of their protein content, amino acid profile, or how they fit into an overall healthy diet. Later in this video, I'll reveal the one protein food that consistently surprises people over 60, along with the simple daily habit that helps your body use protein more effectively. Most people don't discover this until they've already lost significant muscle strength. If you're over 60, you've probably noticed little changes that didn't exist years ago. Maybe opening a heavy door takes more effort. Maybe lifting a suitcase feels harder than it used to. Perhaps you've started using the handrail when climbing stairs, even though you never needed it before. These moments can feel frustrating, and it's easy to assume they're just an unavoidable part of aging. But here's something encouraging. While some age-related muscle loss is natural, research shows that lifestyle choices, especially staying active and getting enough high-quality protein, can help slow that process and support muscle health. That means your future isn't written yet. Starting today, the choices you make can help protect the strength and independence you value. Think about the life you want 5 years from now. Do you want to travel without worrying about whether you can walk through an airport? Do you want to pick up your grandchild without feeling pain in your back or knees? Do you want to continue gardening, golfing, hiking, or simply enjoying everyday life without depending on someone else? Most people answer yes to every one of those questions. That's because staying strong isn't really about muscles. It's about freedom. It's about confidence. It's about continuing to live life on your own terms. Let me tell you about James, a 71-year-old retired electrician. He didn't think much about protein because he assumed eating toast for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch, and whatever his wife cooked for dinner was enough. Then he noticed something that worried him. Carrying 2 grocery bags from the car suddenly felt exhausting. He blamed old age. During a routine medical visit, his healthcare provider explained that many older adults gradually lose muscle because they aren't getting enough protein throughout the day and because they aren't challenging their muscles regularly. James didn't need an extreme diet. He simply needed a better strategy. That conversation completely changed how he viewed food, not as just something that fills him up, but as something that helps protect his strength. Now let me ask you a question. Have you noticed yourself feeling weaker than you did 5 or 10 years ago? Maybe it's your grip strength, your balance, or simply getting out of a chair. If so, type the word stronger in the comments. You're not admitting defeat. You're making a promise to yourself that your future matters, and you might inspire someone else who's quietly facing the same challenge. Here's something many people don't realize. After about age 30, adults naturally begin losing small amounts of muscle each year, and that process can accelerate later in life if nothing is done to slow it. That's one reason healthcare professionals often encourage regular physical activity, especially resistance exercises, along with adequate protein intake. Your muscles are constantly responding to how you eat and how you move. The good news is that they can continue adapting well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Now here's the first protein food that deserves far more attention than it usually gets: Greek yogurt. Many people think of it as just another dairy product, but plain Greek yogurt provides a generous amount of protein while also offering calcium and other nutrients that support bone health. Because it's convenient and versatile, it can be a simple breakfast or snack. Pair it with berries and a handful of nuts, and you've created a satisfying meal that supports muscle maintenance while providing fiber and healthy fats. But don't leave yet, because the food near the end of this video is one that many people overlook completely, even though it may be one of the most practical choices for supporting healthy muscles after 60. The second food is fish, especially options like salmon, trout, sardines, and tuna. Fish provides high-quality protein and, depending on the variety, may also contain omega-3 fatty acids. Some research suggests omega-3 fats may help support muscle health when combined with regular exercise and adequate protein intake. Beyond muscles, eating fish regularly can also support heart health, making it a valuable addition to many healthy eating patterns. Here's a myth that has confused people for years. Many believe that eating more protein automatically means eating huge steaks every day. That's simply not true. Your body benefits from protein coming from a variety of sources. Lean poultry, seafood, dairy foods, beans, lentils, soy products, and nuts can all contribute to a balanced diet. Variety helps you obtain different vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial nutrients that work together to support overall health. Picture yourself 6 months from now. Imagine standing up from your favorite chair with less effort. Picture carrying grocery bags without stopping halfway to catch your breath. Imagine walking into your next family gathering, feeling more energetic and confident because everyday tasks don't seem quite as difficult anymore. These changes don't happen overnight, but they often begin with consistent habits repeated day after day. As you start making those small changes, you may begin noticing improvements that once seemed impossible. Now let's talk about the third protein food, and this one surprises many people because it doesn't come from an animal at all: lentils. These small legumes provide plant-based protein along with fiber, iron, and other nutrients. They're affordable, easy to add to soups or salads, and can help you feel full for longer. If you're trying to eat less red meat while still getting plenty of protein, lentils are an excellent option to include regularly. Here's another mistake that keeps many older adults from seeing results. They eat almost all of their protein at dinner. Breakfast might be coffee and toast, lunch might be a bowl of soup, and then dinner becomes the only meal with a meaningful amount of protein. Many nutrition experts recommend spreading protein more evenly throughout the day. Giving your muscles several opportunities to receive protein may be more beneficial than eating nearly all of it in one sitting. Before I reveal the next 4 protein foods, including the one many experts consider one of the most effective choices for supporting healthy muscles after 60, there's one overlooked habit that's just as important as the food itself. Surprisingly, even the highest quality protein may not provide its full benefit if your muscles never receive a reason to stay strong. That's where a simple daily activity changes everything, and we'll explore exactly how it works in just a moment. The habit I promise to reveal isn't complicated, expensive, or reserved for athletes. It's resistance training. That phrase may sound intimidating, but it simply means asking your muscles to do a little more work than they're used to doing. For some people, that might mean lifting light dumbbells. For others, it could be using resistance bands, doing bodyweight exercises, or even standing up from a chair several times in a row. Your muscles don't know whether the resistance comes from fancy gym equipment or a simple elastic band. They only know they're being challenged. And when you combine that challenge with enough high-quality protein, you give your body the building blocks and the reason to maintain stronger muscles. Now let's continue with the 4th protein food, and it's one of the most versatile choices available: skinless chicken breast. It's rich in high-quality protein, relatively low in saturated fat, and easy to prepare in countless healthy ways. Grilled, baked, or added to salads and soups, chicken can fit into almost any balanced eating plan. The key isn't eating enormous portions. It's including reasonable servings as part of meals filled with vegetables, whole grains, and other nutritious foods. The 5th protein food often surprises people because it's incredibly simple: cottage cheese. Many older adults overlook it, but cottage cheese provides a substantial amount of protein along with calcium, which supports bone health. It's also easy to eat if chewing tougher foods becomes difficult. Pair it with sliced peaches, berries, tomatoes, or cucumbers, and you have a satisfying snack or light meal that supports healthy aging. Here's something that changes the conversation completely. It's not only about how much protein you eat, it's also about whether your body has a reason to use it. Imagine stacking bricks beside a construction site, but never hiring builders to assemble the house. Those bricks remain untouched. Protein works in a similar way. Physical activity tells your body those building materials are needed. Without movement, your muscles receive far less of the signal that encourages maintenance and growth. That's why nutrition and exercise work best as partners rather than competitors. Let me share another story. Margaret, a 74-year-old grandmother, worried she was becoming too weak to enjoy family vacations. Walking through museums left her exhausted, and she needed help lifting her suitcase into the car. Instead of accepting that as just aging, she spoke with her healthcare provider. Together, they developed a realistic plan that included more protein at breakfast, gentle strength exercises twice a week, and a daily walk. 3 months later, Margaret wasn't entering bodybuilding competitions. She was simply living life with greater confidence. She walked farther, carried her own shopping bags, and most importantly, she felt independent again. That's the kind of success many people truly want. Now I have a question for you. Which meal is hardest for you to include enough protein in breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Let us know in the comments. You'll probably discover you're not the only one facing that challenge, and someone else's idea might help you improve your own routine. The 6th protein food is tofu. Even people who don't follow a vegetarian diet can benefit from adding tofu occasionally. It's made from soybeans, provides complete protein, and easily absorbs the flavors of the foods it's cooked with. Stir-fries, soups, and salads become much more satisfying when tofu is included. It's another reminder that healthy protein doesn't always have to come from meat. Now we're finally at the protein food I asked you to wait for, and many people underestimate its value. Lean beef, enjoyed in appropriate portions, can be an excellent source of complete protein, iron, zinc, and vitamin B12. These nutrients play important roles in muscle function, energy production, and healthy blood cells. The key is choosing lean cuts and enjoying them as part of an overall balanced eating pattern, rather than making large portions the center of every meal. Balance always wins over extremes. Here's another myth worth leaving behind today. Some people believe that once you reach your 70s or 80s, building or maintaining muscle is no longer possible. Fortunately, research paints a much more hopeful picture. Studies have shown that older adults can still improve strength and physical function through regular resistance exercise, combined with adequate protein intake. Progress may happen more gradually than it did at age 30, but progress is still possible. That's encouraging because it means your age doesn't automatically decide your future. Think about what losing muscle really means. It isn't just about appearance. It can affect balance, increase the risk of falls, reduce mobility, and make everyday tasks more difficult. Now imagine the opposite. Picture yourself getting up from the floor without struggling. Imagine climbing stairs with confidence, carrying groceries comfortably, or playing outside with your grandchildren without worrying about becoming exhausted. That's the future you're investing in every time you choose nourishing foods and stay active. Another habit that deserves attention is staying hydrated. Muscles depend on adequate fluid to function properly. Dehydration can contribute to fatigue, reduce exercise performance, and make recovery more difficult. Drinking enough water throughout the day is a simple step that supports your overall health and complements every healthy habit we've discussed. Sleep also plays a larger role than many people realize. During sleep, your body performs important repair and recovery processes. If you're regularly sleeping only 4 or 5 hours each night, maintaining muscle and energy becomes much more challenging. Good nutrition, regular activity, proper hydration, and quality sleep all work together. Ignoring one of them makes the others less effective. Let's return to the promise I made at the beginning of this video. The goal was never to prove that eggs are bad. Eggs remain a nutritious source of high-quality protein for many people. The real message is that you don't have to rely on eggs alone. Greek yogurt, fish, lentils, chicken, cottage cheese, tofu, and lean beef can all play valuable roles in supporting muscle health after 60. Building a varied, balanced eating pattern gives your body access to a wider range of nutrients that help support healthy aging. As you begin making these changes, don't expect perfection. Expect progress. Maybe this week you add protein to your breakfast. Next week you begin 2 short strength training sessions. The following week you increase your daily walk by 10 minutes. Those small improvements may not feel dramatic today, but months from now they can become the foundation of a stronger, more independent life. If today's video inspired you, make a commitment in the comments by typing "I'm choosing strength." It's a simple phrase, but it represents a powerful decision to take care of the body that carries you through life every single day. And if you know someone over 60 who's beginning to feel weaker or believes losing strength is simply part of getting older, share this video with them. One conversation today could make a meaningful difference in their future. Remember this above all else. Growing older is a privilege. Growing weaker isn't always inevitable. Every nutritious meal, every short walk, every strength exercise, and every positive choice becomes an investment in the life you still want to live. Your future isn't built in one extraordinary day. It's built through ordinary choices repeated consistently. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe for more evidence-based healthy aging content, and turn on notifications so you never miss practical tips designed to help you stay active, independent, and full of life for years to come. Thank you for spending this time with me, and until our next video, take good care of yourself, because the strongest chapter of your life may still be ahead.